Good morning, friends. This is GV Shivakumar again. So, many of our friends asked about marine engineering studies and marine related courses, right? Actually, say they are asking actually, will marine engineering is suitable for the long run? So, is it good for the good career option like that? So, say for first, I would like to say I'm not having any idea. I mean, I'm not having experience on or extra idea. I mean, knowledge on marine engineering. But when I'm based on the discussions I have made with my colleagues, my friends who worked in marine engineering, right? So they are saying actually the marine engineering, I mean, at first actually will look like a good option, and it is more, I mean, it is more interesting career during the initial days because actually the first one is salary, and second thing you can get a chance to travel around the world and visit lot of countries. So this is a general thought, and say actually we have only 6 months of work and 6 months we can take. I mean, actually we have leave, and for that, even though we are not working during that period, you can get I mean salary for that non-working period. So this is a general thought among many people actually for selecting the merchant navy carrier or a kind of I mean marine course, marine engineering courses, all these things. And in even in Tamil Nadu, we are having lot of not only Tamil Nadu, in India and overseas we have a lot of marine engineering courses. So in Chennai also we have international maritime institutes, those providing actually good certification degree courses and post graduation courses and everything. And even in Anna University we are having so a lot of opportunities we are getting. And not only that, actually we in NIT or IITs we have marine engineering departments, right? And all the big universities or deemed universities, they are providing marine engineering courses, right? So but say actually one more thing, actually one friend asked me whether if I'm doing a mechanical engineering in my undergraduation, can I eligible for the marine engineering course? The answer is yes, you are eligible, because actually marine engineering is most of the, I mean 90 to I mean 80 to 90 percentage actually it is related to mechanical, machine parts, I mean actually control and all these things. Actually, you need to work in a, I mean, in the ship. Ship is operated by the lot of machines. So, say for example, naval machineries, and then we can say um, naval architecture, naval engineering, and GIS and GPS, all these things. And then actually, I mean, what are the techniques? Say how to behave with the international persons, because naval, in the sense, actually, you need to interact with the multinational or multi-country people when you are working in a maritime period, right? Actually, for those 6 months, actually, you need to work with the different people. So normally, marine engineering courses, actually, basic thing is actually the science groups, say physics, chemistry, maths, computer science, and add an advantage nowadays. And actually, so this is the basic necessity from the 12th standard onwards. And say actually in engineering, say mechanical, electrical, electronics, and say signal systems, communication systems. So all these things actually plays a very important role, and with a lot of automations, right? In marine engineering, I mean, to operate the ships and everything, to work on an autopilot kind of thing. So these are the important divisions. So student can opt and become an marine engineer, or as well actually they can directly join the marine engineering course, BE or BTech, or in masters also we have marine engineering, marine architecture. All these things are there, and they can select those courses and become a marine engineer. But the important thing is actually marine engineering. I can say the nature of work is, even though you are getting good salary, good environment, you can lift your family's health and wealth and everything. So you need to work for 6 months. So all these things you know very well, but behind that we have a lot of hurdles are there. So you need to cross those hurdles, then only you will become a good marine engineer and you can reach a positions, right? So studying any engineering is not a big deal actually, but working, when coming to a real time working, it needs a lot of talents required. First thing, so, due to international interaction with many persons from across the different countries, you need to maintain patience, and you need to understand. You need to have a good communication. You need to be more patient in handling your colleagues, fellow persons, and then the workers working. In your team. And say second thing, you need to be ready to take any kind of food. Actually, say for example, in your ship, actually, if suppose a Chinese or Indonesian chef is there, so he will prepare. Actually, he will prepare the food based on his knowledge and based on his experience. So normally, actually, the chef can be recruited for 9 months, for example, on a contract basis. So you will get a contract for 6 months, right? So then actually for those 6 months, actually you need to take that food only. Whether if you get an Indian chef, then it is good. But if it is some other, say, some other country cooks, actually, then it is difficult, and the food will not be suitable. But actually, you cannot deny that. You cannot come to home, right? Actually, you need to eat that food, and whatever they are giving, you need to take that. Whether it is a vegetarian or non-vegetarian or seafood or continental food, whatever it may be, you need to accept it. That is an important thing. And next, health point. Actually, normally in cargo ships or merchant navy ships, actually there will be no doctor. So sometimes actually those person in officer grade will be given the doctor, the basic medical training, because in ships, right, actually all peoples actually will have a basic medical training to safeguard the lives, first aid, all these things. And then what are the important machines when traveling in the ships and everything, right? They know the basic medicines. But apart from that, actually one senior person will be given some important life saving medical practices and everything. So he will act as a medical officer. There is no special MB doctor recruited for traveling in the merchant navy or cargo ships. Okay, only for passenger or commercial ships, actually there will be, like cruise or something, there will be a doctor and all this good, multi cuisine chefs are available. But for cargo and merchant navy, there is no uh, doctor and chef. Actually, whatever recruited, they you need to take that food. That is important thing. Say for example, even if you're getting fever or any viral fever, or due to while you are traveling in the sea, right? If you are if you're getting any seasickness or any disease, actually you need to wait for the time. Actually, you need to reach the say the particular land, right? Actually near to the country or harbor or some other place, actually. So you need to wait till the ship reaches the particular country's harbor or something. Till the time you need to wait. Even you are getting any abnormal pains or whatever it may be, say you need to wait till the time. Say if you are in the mid of the sea, you cannot immediately travel like flight. Actually, you cannot go in 30 minutes or 40 minutes or 1 hour, 2 hour, like that. So you need to travel for actually say in case of a Pacific Ocean, you are traveling in the mid of the Pacific Ocean to reach any country. Actually, normally the ship takes actually even whatever speed nautical miles it is traveling. So it will reach a particular country 10 to 15 days it will take. So till that time you need to withstand your problems, and you need to face those things, and you need to be more patient. And second thing, actually say if a particular person is not feeling well, So on behalf of this person, actually you need to take his responsibility also in addition to your responsibility. That will cause a heavy load, I mean workload. Normally in ship actually it is not easy. Once you get into the ship till you reach some harbor or something, I mean till the completion of the 6 month of a contract, you need to face all this actually. I mean heavy workload, actually a lot of workload will be there, because I mean if it is running smooth then it is fine, but sometimes actually the machine fault will come, the pressure is not maintained properly, and level is maintaining not properly, some machine parts are getting rust, some valves are not working. So all these things kind of technical issues will come, then at that time you need to keep on working on the time. And very important thing, due to I mean the lack of doctor or no medical facility, or no medical facility, no medical practitioners available in the cargo or merchant navy. So you need to be more caution when working in ships actually, because actually if you are getting any injury or something, so there is no person, no person having having the knowledge of more deep medical knowledge or something, because saving life is important too. I mean actually they will normally tell to take care while working. And if you are hitting hitting, or I mean you are getting any I mean getting hidden by some sharp objects or something, or getting a scratch in the say body, causing the bleeding, right, the blood bleeding. So those cases actually it is very difficult actually. So you need to be more caution actually, without getting an injury, you need, you are bleeding, you need to be more caution while working in the ships. That is very important, basic requirement of the marine engineer. And not, don't get tension or more actually hyper when working in marine, I mean in ships, because that will be again dangerous to your I mean it will cause some external wounds, right? So then actually nobody will, doctors, there is no doctor, so you cannot get any medical support. So you need to be more patience actually. First thing, more patience. And second thing, actually you need to be more ready to face any kind of problems, because politics is always available in all the places. Even you cannot avoid in ships, because due to multi country, multi linguistic, multi religious, multicultural people will come. And during that time actually you cannot stress more on your thoughts on the on the particular person, right? So so you need to be more actually adjustable and patience, then only you can able to survive in the marine field. That is important thing. And say, in marine engineering, right? Actually, the important thing is actually you cannot get a permanent job. So you cannot say your job is permanent. In very big country, very big company, shipping corporations and companies, sometimes they will, even though you are been hired as a contract person for 6 months, they will treat you as a permanent employee and give salary during your non-working 6 months. Okay, when even when you are working, when staying in your home for the 6 months, right? So during the time also they will give a salary to you. That again depends on the company, but most of the companies actually will not give salary during your non-working time. I mean the when other working, I mean other than working time, actually they won't provide any salary. Say 6 months working time, 6 months you need to stay in your home. So, and important thing, see, many people think actually when you are at home you can enjoy with your family and all this things. See, enjoying with the family and moving with your relatives, friends is different. But again, actually in marine field we have lot of certifications and courses. The first aid course, medical course, and then paramedical courses, and then fire and safety, and then actually there are a lot of electronic courses are available. Say to reach the captaincy positions and everything, you need to upgrade your knowledge. You need to write exams conducted by the maritime ministry or oceanography ministry, right? Actually, or a defense ministry. So government of India is conducting lot of certification and degree exams. So you need to study and prepare till you reaches some top positions in your, I mean, in your career, right? So until till to become a captain, actually you need to read lot of courses and everything during your free time for the 6 months, right? So that is very important. So you cannot think actually, so I can able to sit free without actually doing any work. Actually you can take rest for the 6 months and only I can able to work for 6 months. Don't think like that, because marine engineering you need to upgrade your knowledge more and more and more and more. So then only actually you need to produce a certificate to your company, then only they will accept your promotions and everything. And till you become a captain position or some other management position, you cannot sit freely. You need to study a lot of things. This is important thing. And say actually when after that, at the end of the 6 month, right, when a ship reaches a particular country, harbor or something, land, actually from there actually you need to arrange, book the ticket, and again come back to your home. That is one important thing. And nowadays many people are thinking actually, can I visit different countries when a ship is moving across the different countries? And when ship is in harbor, can I go inside the country and visit all the places? So thing is actually this is not possible. In olden days it is possible, because in olden days actually were unloading and unloading and lot of intercontinental or inter country policies are there. So ship will stay in particular country or particular harbor for 10 days or to 15 days or 1 month. But nowadays actually just it will be in hours only, some 2 hours or 3 hours, 4 hours. So you cannot travel outside the harbor and visit the different places in particular country. Say if your ship is moving to some Germany, France or Italy, you cannot go inside the country, because lot of regulations are there. They will ask a lot of questions, why you are going, what is a requirement. And second thing, ship is not standing in the harbor for a long time. And also due to your continuous workload, in olden days actually, if you see the Pirates of Caribbean and all these films, right, actually same more than 200, 300 people will be there, and they will work as a team, and they will drive the ship. But nowadays only in merchant navy and cargo ships, right, only 20 to 30 max, at maximum 30 people will be there. So they will you cannot get a free time actually. So once ship reaches, actually your mind will take, I mean, will feel to take rest actually. I mean it won't, I mean your body won't allow you to travel outside and take rest. That is not at all possible actually. You are automatically, due to heavy workload and everything, you, I mean your mind will go for, I mean your body and mind will be I mean will be more preferably to get a sleep. So you need to take rest, right? Actually for a normal person, actually he need to take some minimum 7 to 8 hours, right? Otherwise actually his biological clock will be damaged. And even in particular ships actually it is very difficult. So they need to be more stable in the physic as well as mental. And we have lot of physical test and mental test, aptitude test can be conducted for the marine engineers and those who are working in ships. And important thing actually, when you work for more than 6 months or something, actually you will get homesick and you are unable to visit your home very often, right? Actually, so that is a big problem. So because once you are till the end of the contract, you cannot move out of the ship, right? That is very important. And you cannot if you want to see your parents or your family or relatives, friends, you can, I mean there is no chance for meeting them, because till 6 months you, I mean till the end of 6 months you need to work in the ship. That is very important. So you will feel a lot of homesick when you at a start, right? Actually for the first 4 to 5 years it will be more enjoyable work. But after we getting married and everything with your family, then actually if you're going in for the 6 months out of the family, then definitely you will face lot of issues. And I mean you will face homesick and lot of mental pressures. And some people will get mental stress on that actually. So they will feel why we we joined this job and all this thing. Those kind of issues will come. So before choosing marine career and everything, right, actually, so please think on all these phases actually. So so even salary and status is important, but other than that actually important thing is your family your friends and everything, right? Actually, so I mean, you need to be more reachable for them. So, but in marine career, it is not that much easy. So please think on all these phases. Marine. Other than that, actually, if you, I mean, if you cross all these hurdles and problems, difficulties, then you can get into the top ladders. But reaching again, actually, a lot of issues and a lot of politics are always there, and so that is very important thing. So think on that and study the group. That is very important. But nowadays, actually, many private colleges are giving oceanographic or maritime studies or marine engineering, BTech, ME, all these things, right? But even after completion, when many people are giving 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs and joining the courses, and after studying the courses, they are not getting job, because getting into marine career is not that much easy, because you need to find the right company, right job, right salary, everything. It requires, and you need to get a good company, right? That is very important, because you can find many small companies, and the working environment is not that much good compared to a big company. So think on all the aspects and choose a marine career. Thanks, friends. This is GV Shokmar signing off.